People of the State of Michigan versus Taylor. People of the State of Michigan versus Taylor Allen James Clipfell, 2123791. Mr. Clipfell is here from the jail, appearing by video. Ms. Hines is attorney. Mr. Gabriel is the prosecutor. Mr. Clipfell is here to enter a plea today. Mr. Clipfell, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So the offer, Mr. Gabriel.
Your Honor, Mr. Clipfell would enter a plea of guilty to count 2, and if it's accepted, we will dismiss count 1.
Is that correct, Ms. Hines?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Mr. Clipfell, the offer is that you would plead to a felony charge of assaulting, resisting, or obstructing a police officer. That's a felony punishable by up to 2 years and/or a fine of up to $2,000. DNA will have been taken, hopefully, either it was supposed to have been taken at time of arrest or time of sentencing, so we'll get DNA taken. Count 1 would be dismissed, the possession of methamphetamine. Is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're currently on probation, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you understand, by admitting to this charge, by being convicted of this charge, that would be the basis for another probation violation in that case.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm aware.
And so how do you plead to the charge of assaulting, resisting, or obstructing a police officer?
Guilty.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what we've talked about in court today?
No, Your Honor.
We threaten you?
No.
You're doing this of your own free will.
Yes, I am.
Do you understand that once your plea is accepted, you're not going to have a trial of any kind, and that you're going to be giving up the rights that you would have had at trial? Those include the right to be tried by a jury, to be presumed innocent, to have the prosecutor prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, to confront the witnesses that appear against you, to have the court ordering witnesses you want for the defense to appear at trial, to have the right to remain silent and to not have that silence used against you, and to testify at trial if you want to testify. You understand you're giving up all those rights?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
You also understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal certain issues or defenses that could otherwise have been raised and would be appealable if you were convicted at trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand further that any appeal for your conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea would be by application for leave and not by right. You
Yes, Your
understand that? Okay.
Yep.
Here it alleges that on April the 10th of 2021, you were in the city of Sturgis, county of St. Joseph, state of Michigan. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that at that time, you did either assault, batter, wound, resist, obstruct, oppose, or endanger Officer Edgington, a police officer with the city of Sturgis Police Department that you knew or had reason to know was performing his duties at the time. Is that true?
Yes, that's true, Your Honor.
So it's alleged that you were out at about 10 o'clock at night riding your bike down the street and you didn't have any lights on, and he told you to stop and you didn't stop right away, and then he tried to take you into custody and you resisted and got into a bit of a scuffle, and he finally got you into custody.
Yes.
Okay, are counsel satisfied? Did that all happen?
Yes, that all happened, Your Honor.
Okay. Are counsel satisfied that a factual basis has been established by the defendant's statement of facts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are either counsel aware of any other promises, threats, or inducements?
I am not.
No, Your Honor.
Has the court complied with the court rule?
I believe the court has.
We have.
I find the plea made is accurate, understanding, voluntary. There's a factual basis. Therefore, I accept the plea. We'll set this for sentencing on July 2nd. Now, I know you have some matters that you have to take care of on your probation over in Branch County, so I'm going to give you that opportunity to do that and get this all behind you so that you can get a fresh start on all your cases. But if you don't cooperate and don't show back up for sentencing, or don't show back up for the pre-sentence investigation report, or if you don't take care of Branch County even, that'll all be taken into consideration. And if you don't show up for sentencing, on July 2nd, then that's a whole new charge that can be brought for absconding. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand.
So you understand you need to fill out that packet today before you leave the jail. You need to have your DNA order taken, and then you need to be in touch with your attorney as soon as you get out of jail, and you need to be at this address that you gave me and this phone number that you gave me so the Department of Corrections can contact you to get you started on this pre-sentence report. You understand that?
Yes, I understand.
All right. I'll modify bond to a $10,000 personal recognizance bond, conditions being that he reside at that address and that he comply with all terms of the preparation of the pre-sentence report. Mr. Clipfell, we will see you back here on July 2nd, and take care of everything else you got going on.